Like,
stupid.
like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
God, I hate people.
You're so stupid. Hi guys. So today we are doing a rant video about customer service. Now I currently have a job in customer service. I'm not going to say where I work because I don't want to get fired because I like my job. You've had previous jobs in customer service, so we both have some pretty good stories. Let me just say, customers in general are shit. I hate working in customer service so fucking much, even though I love my job. Mainly because customers tend to have a ridiculous amount of, what's it called? They think self-entitlement. That's what it is. Self-entitlement.
They think they're the shit, but
Yeah.
that works too if you want to do the proper way.
Yeah. They think everything revolves around them, and I fucking hate that so much. I've had good customers, but I've had some really bad customers. And one that happened recently, which is funny, but so I tend to start my shift very early in the morning, so like I clock in at 4 in the morning. So I'm working and this customer comes to my counter and asks for, what did he ask for? Oh, he asked for an apple fritter. And they weren't ready yet because it's, 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. They're not done yet. Oh no, it's 4 in the morning because at that time I was coming in at 3. So it's 4 in the morning and no, they're not done yet. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, they're not done yet. He goes, well, what's that back there? The fritters, but they're not done, asshole. And he goes, well, give me one of the turnovers, one of the apple turnovers. I'm like, okay, they come in a pack of 4, right? He goes, yeah, just give me one. I'm like, okay. So I'm getting the tray ready to put them in the container, and he was like, no, I just want one. I'm like, yeah, one. I got the box right here. He goes, no, I just want one. I'm like, one turnover? And he was like, yeah. I'm like, no, we sell them in sets of 4. And he goes, I just want the one. No, fuck. I'm like, no, we sell them, we sell them in sets of 4. We don't sell them individually, which I found out later we did, but this guy's a dick, so fuck you. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, we don't sell them individually. He takes all the fucking wrappers and all the paper he's holding, throws them up in the air and says, fine, and fucking walks off like a little bitch. And I'm like,
because he probably knew he could get it that way.
Probably, but I'm like, it's a fucking pastry. Are you fucking kidding me? You just made a mess in my department for a goddamn turnover? Fuck you! I had to clean that shit up. He threw fucking papers all over my fucking bread, and I'm like, what a dick!
It's my bread!
My bread! Like, I have to clean up after you, asshole! Oh my god! I wasn't even mad. I was just like annoyed, but I just laughed a lot, because I'm like, it's too early for this.
You're like, maybe I'm still sleeping. This isn't really going on.
One of the funniest parts though, it is not a customer I hated, it was actually really funny. So with me working around pastries so early in the morning, I get a lot of stoners coming into my department. And they've all been really nice, because they're high as shit. And I had just put out the donuts. This is a different day. I had just put out the donuts, and these two guys come up, and I'm putting the table back. And they're like, hi. I'm like, hi. He's like, I have like a dozen donuts. I'm like, they're right there. He's like, yeah. Can I get a dozen of them? I'm like, no. I'm like, you can actually pull them from the case yourself. Like the box and the little sheets are right there for you to grab. Like, you can get them yourself. He goes, oh. And he turns to his friend. He goes, man, we can get them ourselves. What the fuck? He was like so impressed. That's so fucking weird.
At least awesome. He wasn't so high. He's like, I don't want to do it. Like, I'm too lazy.
Yeah.
But like the fact that he was so happy he got to pick out his own fucking donuts, that's awesome.
It was hella funny. So, again, donuts. It's always around fucking donuts.
I want a donut now.
So, I'm almost done with the donuts, and this chick comes up to me. She's like, "Can I get 2 chocolate fucking donut?" I don't fucking know. I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "They're in the oven right now. Just give me a minute." Like, literally a minute. They're only in there for a minute. And she goes, "Oh, all right. I guess I'll wait." I'm like, "Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a minute, but okay. Thanks for doing me that favor."
60 seconds.
And I pull the rack out of the oven, and as I'm pulling it, I look over at her, and she's watching me. I'm like, okay, she's still there, awesome. And so I pull the rack out, I put them in a bag because I didn't have a box. So I put them in the bag, and I hand them to her. She goes, "Oh, they're hot? Bitch, you just saw me take them out of the fucking oven."
But I mean, a hot donut is like the most amazing thing.
But yeah,
Fresh,
I guess
fresh
it's
hot
because
donut.
like the frosting was still warm, and it's like it was kind of sticking to the bag. But I'm like, you should have handed me your fucking box. Like, you're like 1,000 feet away from me. You didn't hand me your box. Like, I'm not gonna go around the corner every time I have to grab a box, because we don't. Like, I don't have a small box. Like, and you only wanted 2. I'm not wasting a box on 2 donuts. You can go fucking suck a dick. So I had a bag, and that's what I put them in. And I'm like, get away from me. And
Get
she's like,
away.
"They're still hot? You 5 fucking seconds ago you saw me pull this shit out of the oven, you fucking tard."
It's a cold, blasted oven.
Oh my god.
No, man.
Oh my god. Tell some of yours so I can pinpoint some of mine.
Just getting angry.
I am. They're so stupid. I have to work tomorrow too, so I'm getting pissed.
Pissed. I don't know, man. Like, people are fucking stupid. It's like, where to begin? I hate when there's people like at my first job ever. There's people that you explain to them and you tell them this. Like, I won't name it, even though I don't work there. It's just whatever. It's just I worked with animals, and this person wanted a rat for her child, and it was like she didn't want to do it. The kid was begging for it, and it's like whatever. And or maybe she wanted a hamster to begin with. I don't even remember. But every time someone wanted a hamster,
I remember this story.
every time anyone wanted a hamster, I always show them how mean they were, and then they go, "Oh, okay, no, like what would you?" So she wanted a rat, and she wanted to get this travel case like this big for the rat, and I said, "No, you can't do that." And I'm like, it can't even like barely turn around. I was like, where are you trying to put its food? There's like no place for a holder. There's no this. There's no that. They, all this kind of stuff. They do better in 2s. Like all this kind of stuff. They need room to run and walk and play. Like, oh, well, my son will play with it every day when he gets home from school. I'm like, that's not enough. What about the time that he's in school, or the time that he comes home and he's too busy and he can't take it out? I'm like, you're killing the rat and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, you're gonna make it angry, and when it's angry, it's gonna bite the kid, and then what are you gonna do? So she was gonna be pissed off at me because I was telling her no, but we had that power to deny customers if we felt that the animals were in jeopardy or they weren't going to be taken care of, which was fucking awesome. I loved it.
Power!
No! So, I told her no. I was like, I can't sign off the contract. I can't do this. I can't do that. And you're gonna have. I have to personally see you walk out and buy the proper stuff first before I can sign this over to you. And she's like, I want to talk to your manager. So I was like, fuck, you gotta be kidding me. I was like, whatever. I know what the manager's gonna say. So I go to the office and I said, okay, this is what's going on with the customer. And I was like, well, what'd you tell her? And I said, this is what I told her. Like, well, what's the problem? They're like, well, she wants to talk to you because apparently she wants her way. And then they're like, go tell her I said the same thing. I'm like, but she doesn't care about what I say. I mean, she could think I just walked around the corner and be like, okay, it's been 5 minutes, I'm gonna come back. So I went back and I said, hey, the manager's busy right now, but the manager agrees with me and we can't do this, we can't sell it, this is not. She's just getting pissed the fuck off. Like, I don't even know why. She didn't want the rat. I mean, it could have been like, oh, baby, we can't get this for you. I said, so she was like freaking out on me. So I was like, manager's office is right over there. Like, seriously, she's going to say the same thing. Then I never seen her again. But there was this guy, he was looking for lights for his terrarium. And I come up to him. I was the only one on the floor at that time. And he's like, okay, which one will work better for my iguana? And I said, well, what kind of iguana do you have? He's like, it's an iguana. And I said, well, what kind? And he's like, the only kind. I'm like, there are different types of iguanas, you know, like there's all different types, which require different bedding and different lights and different everything. And he's like, it's the only one, and and this, and I'm like, well, you can take that one, because if you don't know what kind it is, it's going to be like a general one. He's like, it's not that I know what kind it is, it's an iguana. He's like, you don't understand. I'm like, okay. I'm like, can you tell me the color? And he's like, it's an iguana. I understand it's in a fucking iguana, but I'm like, do you have an iguana? Because you can't tell me what it looks like. I mean, just tell me.
Like, what's the secret?
What's the secret? Is this a special iguana?
It's like a secret rainbow iguana.
I'm like, as I want it. He's like, no, I'm going to talk to the manager, because you have no idea what you're talking about. You know what you're saying, and you can't properly help me. And I went, what? So I was like, you know what? I'm the only one here. My floor manager's not here. There's like the store manager, but you know, honestly, they're not in this department, so they're not going to know. They're just going to direct you back towards me, you know. And I know what I'm saying, because you know, this is what I do. I'm like one of the people that actually like researched and trained, and I'm like very detailed. Like people would come back to me, you know, and stuff like that. But this motherfucker wasn't given. He was like, you're lying. He's like, you don't know what you're talking about. I want to speak to a manager, and I don't think he ended up getting a bowl, because I don't want to be like stereotype, but he was the kind of person that probably he don't take women's opinions, and probably the fact that they live in a consideration, except for maybe baby makers. They should not have a voice. But so he just he didn't believe me, and I don't know. It was funny because my manager was also a woman, so I don't know where he would have got with that, but apparently I was so fucking stupid, and or there's this one guy, he wanted to know if we sold pigs. I said, what? We're in the middle of the fucking city. Why the fuck do you want a pig? He's like, not a full-grown pig, but like a piglet. But like a big piglet. Not like a little one, but like a good-sized one. Like one that's ready to go. And I'm like,
oh my god.
I said, is this for a snake? He's like, no.
It's
like,
for me.
He's like, no, I swear. I'm all like, yeah, because you're asking specifically for the right size, and it was like all these conditions that it had to be, and I said, I can't do that, and we don't even have pigs. We're in the middle of the fucking city. I'm like, I was just so shocked. He came in there asking for a pig. Like, what? We got a fucking barn in the back. That's the same guy. There was another guy that asked if we had llamas, alpacas.
Oh my god. Your customers are so stupid.
He wanted to know if we had llamas. I was like, my manager was there. He looked at me like, fucking, so like, what the hell? And I said, yeah, it's back in our storage. It's back in our loading dock. I'll be right back. Like, what was I supposed to say? Were you taking a llama? You have to put it on the patio of your apartment? Like, is somebody gonna eat it? Like, I was like, what is it? Fucking hate people. Like, he was dead serious. Do you have a pig? And another one, do you have a llama? Do you have a llama? I'm like, the biggest thing we carry is like a fucking chinchilla. Do you want that? They're cuddly, they're soft, but I hated selling those too because they die, but it's too hot here for them.
I also got a lot of assholes, and my first job, obviously not going to say where it was, but it was during the holiday season when the Wii first came out.
Ooh.
So, and I was the phone operator salesperson, which I was terrible at. It was my first job. I was still in high school. I was bad at this job, and I was so bad at customer service. Like, I'm polite, but the second somebody pissed me off, I'm like, I got an attitude with them, and I ended up quitting like weeks later because I'm like, I know if I don't quit, I'm gonna get fired. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm falling behind in school. No, I quit because I was gonna get fired if I stayed too long. Because my manager already caught me like yelling at customers.
I'm sorry that you made that kid cry. who's being a douche?
But he's 7, fuck him. But no, so I had this one customer come in. No, not come in, call in, and she's like, yeah, I want to buy a Wii. Great, we're sold out. I'm like, sorry, we're sold out. It's, 2 weeks before Christmas. It's like the console everybody's been waiting for. We're sold out. What am I gonna do? What? She goes, you tell me what I'm supposed to do. My kids want this game console, and I couldn't get it when it first came out because I think she said she was in jail or some shit, and she goes, what am I supposed to do? I'm like,
wait till next Christmas?
and I'm like, I don't know, try eBay? She's like, I want to speak to your manager. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck she's gonna tell you. We're fucking sold out, but okay.
Pull one out of my ass. Here you go. I had one hiding for you.
So I called my manager. She wasn't my manager. I don't know what the fuck she was. She was a supervisor. She wasn't even mine. But I'm like, hey, this bitch wants to talk to you. Just to let you know, she's an asshole. And so she dealt with it, and that chick was a fucking bitch. And then I get this other chick. So not only was I in phone sales, but they also dragged me over to customer service for returns every now and then, which was terrible because I wasn't trained on it. So it would take me forever to do anything simple. This other job I had in customer service, also around the holidays, I was doing ad set. So if you don't know what that is, it's just going around changing price tags, which is super fun. Super fun. I don't know why I was so bad at it.
It's so boring.
It was so boring. But the shitty thing is that I had to do this job during store hours. So I would constantly get pulled to the side. I was like, oh, how do I find this? I don't fucking know. It's not my department. Go away. But I would constantly get customers like, oh, can you help me find this? I'm like, oh. And, God forbid I actually knew where it was. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's right here. Oh, well, what do you think he would like more? I'm like, I'm not 2. I'm like, how the fuck do I? He's 2. Like, one of my sections was like toddlers and babies. I'm like, they don't fucking care. Like, they want to be naked most of the time.
Pretty much. Just dress them.
And I'm like, I don't care. And they're like, oh, well, what about, I also have like a grandkid that's like 7. Like, what do you think he would like? Can you just like walk around with me and help me? I'm like, I'm not a personal shopper.
Yeah.
That happened so fucking much.
Why can't they make up their own mind? Like, I am very bad at making decisions.
Yeah.
But at least I'll sit there long enough and stare at it to the point where I'll fucking take it. I'm not gonna ask somebody to follow me around and be like, do you like this blue jean better or this blue jean better? I mean, the customers that you hate if you're in the job or if you had a job and like what they did, because who knows, maybe if you have a really good story, we'll do a shout out.
Yeah, we'll read it.
We'll read it.
Fuck, I feel bad for this
Feel
person.
bad for you.
So yeah. Be sure to like and subscribe. We make videos all the time. So yeah, we'll see you guys later.
Like, subscribe, like.